Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. My name is Vanessa if you are new here. It is currently 5:15, 5:17 to be exact. The amount of times that I wanted to go back to sleep this morning once my alarm went off, and I literally laid there for a solid 2 minutes and was just contemplating how many times I wanted to go back to bed. And I just decided to get up. And here we are. So, no going back to sleep today. We are going to hit a 6:15 F45 class this morning. Kind of my reason for, I could have gone back to bed this morning and gone back for like another hour or so, but I'm going home to my parents. Actually not until like way this evening. I have an event in my parents' hometown that I'm attending tonight. And I'm really looking forward to that. And then I also have an event that I was invited to at the King of Prussia Mall today at Everlane. So we have two events going on today, which is a rare thing for me. But I'm excited for both of them. So that's kind of why I had to get my ass up this morning, because if I didn't get a workout in now, I'd be stressed trying to get one in later. Or I probably wouldn't even get one in, to be honest. So we are here. Normally before I'd even open my mouth this morning, I would do a 5-minute meditation or would do an ice bath on my face. That literally takes 5 minutes as well. So I both consider them two forms of therapy, two forms of meditation. This morning, I'm just gonna I need to clear my head a little bit. So I'm just gonna do 5 minutes of meditation. And I'm gonna get all cozy. Also, another part of my morning routine, this is like one thing that I have been doing for so long now. I don't even know how long it's been. Years though. I'll do a little bit of like very simple journaling every morning just to like clear my head, set my intentions for the day, like that kind of vibe. And it's very like blocked out. So I'll do like a few affirmations. Recently I switched the format of what I was doing, but right now I'm doing like a few affirmations, some quick thoughts that are just going through my head if I want to get them out on paper, and then like two or three things that I'm grateful for. So just setting the day with some good vibes basically. And my entire morning routine, from the moment that I like wake up, get downstairs, make my coffee, do my ice bath or my meditation, journal, and then next I go over my goals, my breakdown of my goals like 6 months out to now. I do that every single morning, and I know it's like a routine that I have down pat now, and it literally takes me around 30 minutes to do. And all of it's not necessary. There's time that could be cut, in doing some of those things as well. But 30 minutes of your day, that's literally not much time at all. That it takes to just do a few different like really good habits that really help set my day up for success. So those 30 minutes are like some of my best and finest 30 minutes that I'll have throughout the day. And I also just don't go on my phone at all. Like if I go on my phone, I'm not answering texts unless they're urgent, but usually I don't have any texts when I wake up. But I'm definitely not doing social media. That is something that I stopped doing a very long time ago, and it's been so good for just being so mindful and aware and present when you wake up, because the minute that I get on social media, and then if I do that at the start of my morning, I notice what impact it has on the rest of my day. I'm not as present. I'm kind of living in la la land, basically. I get very distracted easily throughout the rest of the day. Like, I notice those things because I don't go on social media in the morning anymore. So the rare occasion that I have that happen, it's usually not the greatest day. Like, I can pick out throughout the day moments where I'm like, okay, I'm so not focused right now. Like, I keep gravitating towards going on my phone and going on social media. It's just such a bad habit that I had been in for so long. So anyway, we gotta journal it out. Oh, also, see, this is the thing with me and vlogging. I just can't stop talking. You give me a camera, I won't stop talking. But something that I wanted to say about like my specific morning routine and the habits that I've built and how I've stacked some of those habits, I will say that if you don't enjoy meditating, like if you don't enjoy sitting there for 5 minutes, don't do it. If you don't enjoy journaling, like that's not something that you find useful for you, don't do it. I don't know, pick up a book or substitute it. Like, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to force yourself to do things that you don't like. Although I personally am a firm believer that if you make it a habit and give yourself some time, that you could like things that you don't currently like, or you may just have a negative connotation towards something right now, but that could change. All of everything in life, for the most part, you can change, you know, like your mindset around stuff like that, you know. So, but I'm just saying, if you don't like running, for example, don't do it. It's that simple. Okay, now I go over I guess this is turning into like a more in-depth morning routine, I suppose. But just quickly, I'll explain how I plan my goals and kind of the breakdown, because it's confusing just to say I plan my 6-month goals to now goals, and then I review them daily. It's a literal doc of 2 pages, nothing crazy. So I do my 6-month goals, and I plan this like at the beginning or the end of each month for the next month ahead. So basically at the end of September or the first week of October, I'll plan for my October goals, and then 6 months out. But first I start at 6 months out from, let's just say 6 months out from September, which would be March. So I plan out my 6-month goals. They're usually a little bit more vague, or broad, I guess you would say. They're not as super specific. And then as I work my way back to now, they get more specific. So I go from 6 months to 3 months. So in 3 months it's December, which is absolutely insane. And then I plan out, I kind of like break down those broad goals from 6 months and break it down a little bit into what I'm gonna do between now and December to achieve, like to work towards achieving that long-term goal. So I'm basically breaking that goal into smaller goals that are more attainable, that I could be working towards every day basically to achieve that goal in 6 months. So it doesn't sound daunting to have this like extravagant or average or below average goal, whatever you want to call it, for 6 months down the road, and have it just like be thrown out into the universe for 6 months down the road, and then you don't even have a plan as to how you're going to achieve that goal. This just makes it a lot more attainable. So then from 3 months, I break it down into 1 month goals. From 1 month goals, I break it down to weekly goals and then daily goals. So that's what I go over every single morning, because it's front of mind. The more that I see it, the more that this shit actually comes true, because the more that I see it, the more that I'm putting intention towards working towards these goals and going about my days and weeks with the intention of working towards accomplishing these goals. So yeah, highly recommend reading the book The One Thing, because that kind of is the book is the concept of taking your goal and breaking it down to the now. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So basically I have approximately like 4 minutes before I have to leave the house to go to F45. So filming takes up a little bit more of my time, and therefore I am behind today, but that's fine. I will have my set linked below. It's from Set Active, one of my favorite activewear brands. I've become a huge hat girly, specifically a trucker hat girly, because I literally wear them, I think, every day for a workout. Every time I work out, at least, I wear a trucker hat, because I don't have to worry that my hair is perfect. I just throw on a hat and put the back of my hair in a little bun. So easy. Here's the little fit pumpkin spice kind of vibes today, or pumpkin pie. I love it. So every time I go to F45, I usually film on my phone. So I'm just going to film on my phone, and then I'll insert the workout in the video for you guys, rather than bring my camera and set that up and my phone. All right, I have to leave now. You guys already know I don't really switch up my breakfast often, so today I'm having 2 eggs with some hot sauce on it, and then the only thing that really switches up is the bread that I choose. So right now at Trader Joe's they have their fall stuff out, so I got the pumpkin, I think it's the pumpkin brioche bread or something, so I just keep that in the freezer. I usually only get it once a season, and then they also come out with another one. I think it's maple. It's a maple streusel bread after probably in November, and that is crack. The brioche is okay, but the other stuff is crack. So I'll have 2 pieces of toast of some sort. Sometimes I'll have sourdough, or most often I just get the olive, I forget what it's called, but it's olive bread from Trader Joe's, and that is incredible. And I usually put what is it called? The unexpected cheddar cheese spread onto. Oh my god, so good. So I just did 2 pieces of the brioche bread with butter. And if I don't have this breakfast, I usually make a smoothie. Those are the only 2 breakfasts I've ever had, but that I really ever eat nowadays. Don't break something that's not broken, you know? And of course, we cannot forget, we got the second cup of coffee on deck. This is much needed today. Much needed. I did get coffee beans since my last video. I was saying how I was highly disappointed that I didn't have coffee beans. It's just one of those things where you wake up and you know what kind of coffee you want to drink that morning. And that morning I wanted drip coffee, but I didn't have any coffee beans. This morning I woke up and I wanted my Nespresso. So we've got the Nespresso. Not usually a supplement girly. I don't really do that. Despite me being super into health and fitness, I've never been one for protein powders or supplements, creatine, or any of that stuff. Pre-workout, never been my thing. And I just, honestly, I have opinions about it. I have, however, I feel as though this is important for me personally, is to take a probiotic, and I would assume that it's probably important for most people to take it, but who am I to say? I listen to a lot of podcasts. I do a lot of reading and stuff like that on different health and wellness, not like just trends, but also just information, because I like to just be randomly educated on stuff like that. I don't have a degree in it though, obviously, but I do feel as though a probiotic for me is necessary. So I've been taking a probiotic for probably about 5 months now. So I just take one of these daily, and I just got these off of Amazon. It's the Just Thrive brand. When I was doing like research about probiotics, this one came up as a pretty decent probiotic to take. So I've been taking that, and then this is like the newest thing for me. This is like, again, this isn't my thing. I'm not into supplements. I'm not into like all this additional stuff. I like eating healthy and working out, but I'm not like into like the supplements. Y'all get the point, okay? But I listened to a Skinny Confidential episode with some Dr. Sarah something. I don't know. I'll link the episode below. It was so interesting. This is her brand, Armra. She created this brand of colostrum. So anyway, I literally have never been so influenced to order a product immediately. So I went on Amazon because I wanted it like next day, and I got the colostrum unflavored individual packets, and it's a 30-day supply. So each packet is 1 serving. She said in the episode, you mix it with something cold, like you could do a dry scoop, or you could mix it with water, juice. I personally, it doesn't say anything about like putting it in a blender with a smoothie or like a cold drink and whipping it up like that. However, I don't know if I would personally do that, because maybe it would ruin some of the properties if you blend it up. I don't know. So if I were to do a smoothie, I would just like make the smoothie and then mix this in after. I'm gonna mix it with juice. I'm pretty sure you can't, well, I know you cannot mix it with something hot, because it does ruin, I don't know, it breaks something down. Breaks something down that's like important in this. Anyway, I just learned about it. I don't know much about it yet, but it is so interesting to me. So I highly, if you guys are like interested in random stuff like that, I highly recommend checking out that episode. It was just so interesting to hear her speak about it. I just started taking this yesterday, so I'm excited to see like what this does for me and how it aids my health. So yeah, I'll have both of these linked. I got both of them on Amazon. I don't know. All right, time to get ready. I'm gonna do the full shower situation, shave, wash the hair, everything. We kind of have a slower morning today at home, because then this evening is going to be pretty on the go and busy. So I will just be at home this morning working, and I have a lot more time to like get ready today. So we gotta go do all of that. It is now 8:49. I came down to my office. If you guys watched my last video, if you know, you know, because I don't come down here. Well, I haven't been coming down here for the past couple of months, and now every day for the past almost for the past week, I would say, I've been coming down here, which is really nice. Get to enjoy this little setup down here for 1 more month before I move. I don't think I had finalized this, but, well, basically, there's been a few more updates since the last video. So I didn't officially sign my lease for the place that I found in St. Pete. So I literally just signed that last night, and just now I sent over like the security deposit, the prorated rent for October, all of that stuff. So that's officially finalized. I officially have a place to stay, and I am so excited for it. I am so excited for it. So that's all taken care of. And then I also got a storage unit. So I found a storage unit in the area, and I just decided on move-in date for that would be October 1st. Whether I decide to like actually move anything over then or not, to be determined. But at least that's all taken care of. Like, these are just things that I've had on my to-do list now for months. And like, as I was mentioning earlier about my goals, you know, a few months ago when I started even planning for wanting to move to Florida, I'd set out, okay, like by September, I'd like to have, you know, at least a little bit of a better plan as to how I'm going to move to Florida, and start initiating those plans, like getting in contact with my landlord here, start searching for places and options for where to live in Tampa or St. Pete, and deciding even if I wanted, you know, like where I wanted to live, and just figuring out, like starting to plan out some more broad details. And then by September, I wanted to have, you know, those things figured out a little bit more, and etc. And then by October, you know, actually have a finalized plan of when I'm moving to Florida, you know, how I'm getting there, what I'm doing with this place here, where I'm putting my stuff here, all that stuff. And it truly has helped me make things go along so much smoother and a lot less stress, a lot more stress-free than they would have been had I like just been like, okay, I'm going to move to Florida in October, and I'll wait to figure out all of the details. Like, I won't really have a plan for exactly when things need to be done by. So it's like wedding planning. A lot of my friends are wedding planning right now. So it's like wedding planning. You know your wedding date and you work it backwards. What do you got to do right now to make the wedding day happen and to make it be this great event? That's just how my mind works, at least. So anyway, it's 8:53 now. After I've been rambling for how long, I'm going to sit here and do a good bit of work, some admin work that I do every day, do all of that stuff, and then after I'm done that, then I'll probably go back upstairs and like do my makeup, my hair, and start getting myself ready for the event at King of Prussia. So that's what's on the agenda for right now. I'll probably catch up with you guys a little bit later. We are closing up the shop for right now. It's 10:45. Just finished doing some admin work, and now I've got to get myself, or finish getting myself ready, do my makeup and hair and stuff like that. It's funny because I'm looking at my hair all dried now. Well, for the most part it's dry. Just going up the stairs, I'm out of breath. Jesus, you'd think I'm out of shape. Looking at my hair, I'm like, it low-key kind of looks red, a little bit reddish. And because my hair was bleached for so long, we just did dye, I'm pretty sure, like a glaze. I think that's what it's called. When we dyed my hair darker. I don't think it was permanent. So it's just gonna be like a whole process of like getting back to my official natural color, because obviously like my roots will have to grow out. So we're like working on that process right now. But you can see how the blonde is peeking through now, because I like didn't realize how this was going to end up looking because of the bleach. I'm assuming that's because of the bleach, that my hair is now pulling through, like the blonde is pulling through, and the color is like fading. So yeah, this is just gonna be in like an interesting process. Oh, I love how my dashboard is like now pretty flat. So I could easily put the vlog camera up on the dashboard, and it makes life 10 times easier for recording. Hopefully you could even hear me. It says it's like 72 degrees out. I have to turn the air up because it says it's like 72 degrees out, but it feels like it's in the 80s. And I'm wearing like a full-on denim pant jumpsuit here. But I'm afraid that you guys actually can't hear me because the air is also, oh my gosh. I hope that you can hear me. I am currently en route to the King of Prussia Mall. We're doing this. Once this is over and done with, I probably still will be a little anxious and stressed because then I have to go home and pack. And then I have to drive home to my parents. But we have some time to kill. The event tonight isn't until 8 o'clock. So not time to kill, time I have to get things done, but time that I could actually like sit down and relax and not be doing, like cramming a bunch of tasks in just like an hour like I did before, like an idiot. I don't know why I do this to myself. So we are on the way to Everlane. I'm filming like a vlog for going and seeing like what's new in store and like their fall collection, because that's what this is like technically for. So I'm going to do like a TikTok vlog of that, and then I'll just insert the clips, so it will be so much easier for you guys to just see all that, and I don't have to continue talking and rambling on like I do, because I'm sure this video is getting pretty long. I'm on the hunt for some good fall basics, so let's go see what we can find. Let's do a little haul of everything I got. I picked up some really good basics. The brown t-shirt that I tried on. Same with the striped sweater tank. The striped t-shirt I tried on. Already have this tank in 2 other colors, so I got it in black. I also got that same striped t-shirt in black as well. And that pair of jeans that I was wearing. These jeans are everything. They are the Way High jean, and they're in the color Vintage Indigo. So good. I'm literally moving to Florida in a month, so that's why I didn't pick up any sweaters or things that weren't Florida appropriate. So that's my little fall basics haul. I'll have everything linked. Y'all, it is so hot out. It is so hot. So much hotter than it says it is, basically. But Everlane was so great. I ran into 3 girls that I've known for literally years now via social media, but have never met IRL, and they are just as I expected them to be in person as they are online, like that kind of vibe, like super chill, funny, cool. Loved seeing them and meeting them. So that was really nice. And yeah, now I've got to head home. It's 2:30. I'll get home around 3, and then yeah, girls gotta pack, get up, and drive to the Skook, aka back to my parents' house. So yeah, actually shopping kind of calmed me down. I was definitely wound up before shopping calmed me down, brought me back to earth. All right, let's head home. Oh my gosh, I know you guys are crooked right now. I'm sweating. Why is it so hot today? You know, you get a taste of fall and you're like, absolutely not. I'm done with the heat. I'm done with summer. Like, I'm fully prepared for fall now. So when we get days like this where it's like supposed to be on the cooler side, and it ends up being like way warmer than you expected, whoo, is it a shock. Especially when you're running around and things just are all out of sorts. This is very chaotic. This ended up being a very chaotic day. A very unanticipated chaotic day. I just got myself ready. It's one of those hair days where like I'm just not vibing with the hair either, but I don't really have time to fix it. Because I literally came home, packed, and then I haven't had a chance to breathe. I thought I would have some downtime before heading out the door. Nope. Gotta head out the door, because actually I thought the event tonight was at 8 o'clock. It's 7. It's at 7 o'clock. And I have a good hour and a half drive home, if not longer, if I hit traffic. And I'm going to meet my parents for lunch, or not lunch, dinner beforehand. So we are sweating. We are sweating. You can probably see the glow. Let me show you the outfit though. At least I planned my outfit last night. That was the best thing I could have done. All right, here is the dress. It's for my friends. We're going back to my parents' hometown, or I keep saying that, my hometown. People don't really dress that up there, you know? It's not like a dress up type of area in comparison to the city. So when they say like cocktail, like a step below cocktail, I know people are gonna be showing up. Probably in like jeans maybe even, and like a blazer. So I'm wearing this dress, which I don't even know, it's gonna be fine. It's really not that serious in terms of, I feel like, dress code for our area. It's not as serious as it would be like in the city. So I'm wearing this dress from Princess Polly, and then these heels from Steve Madden. I have my little Bottega dupe and all the gold jewelry on today. I'm sweating. There's literal drip dripping down my inner thigh right now, and soon to be my ass cheeks. All right, I need to get in my car and head home.
Why?
What?
Why are you doing that?
Because I want to. A little salad, some bread, glass of wine, much needed. What is this? Barramundi? So good. Little side, wings. Just finished up dinner. I don't know if you could hear really anything I was saying, but we were at my favorite place at Vito's. I went straight to there from my house. So now we are heading to the event. I've never been to a fundraising event, so this is gonna be super interesting. It's Dueling Pianos. It's also my good friends. They own my favorite coffee shop. We've traveled together. I freaking love them. They're like my business mentors and I love them to death. So I'm so happy to support whatever they do. They are truly some of the most inspiring and aspirational people that I know, and ambitious people that I know. And they are always inspiring me. So anyway, I came home literally just for them and this event, and then obviously get to see my parents and everything like that. I haven't been home in a while, so it's like a double whammy. And then also the Bloomsburg Fair is this weekend, or it starts this weekend, and that is like my true like favorite event of the entire year. So I'm going tomorrow and I'm so excited. It's the start of it tomorrow. It's like their opening day. So I'm so excited for that. So I get to hit a few of my favorite things, see a few of my favorite people while I'm at home, and I'm really happy about it. So that's what this is. I was saying about Dueling Pianos. That's what they like brought in for the fundraiser event. And the way my friends were talking about it just sounds so cool and so fun. So yeah, I've never been to anything like this before. I feel like this is a real like adult thing to do. Like especially like going out and supporting your friends and things like that. So I'm super happy to support them, and I'm excited for the event. And I'll show you guys, I'll like probably take a few clips here or there throughout the event.
We're really excited about Dueling Pianos. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm back at my parents' house now. It's 10:30, way past my bedtime. I just got myself all ready for bed. I'm going to hit the sheets and pass the F out. I am so tired. I just want a peaceful night of sleep. So I don't really have my day planned out for tomorrow. I don't know what's going on tomorrow, but I'm sure this has been a long enough vlog, so I'm going to end it off here. The event for my friends was so good. It went over so well, it seemed, and it was a nice little get together and evening. So I'm really glad that I came home for that and was able to support. And then also I'm sure I'll see them tomorrow, which will be nice because we haven't seen each other and like got to hang out in over a month probably. So it will be nice to catch up with them like one-on-one tomorrow and have that like more intimate time, since tonight was a little bit more hectic. But I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.